Hey, FlimsyLunchTray here, and welcome back to Armored Warfare, where I have a bit more of a topic video for you today, and hopefully maybe it takes around only 10 minutes to do this video, we'll see. But I shared in the last Armored Warfare video I did, I believe, that I was going to be doing a video on 5 things I like about Armored Warfare. Then we have another video about 5 things I dislike about Armored Warfare. As I continue to get some more time under my belt in playing the game, getting some more tanks, so on and so forth, as I get away from the filter there. So you can kind of see some more of the higher tier tanks that I do actually possess and own. So I think first off, what we're going to discuss is the co-op missions. Number 1, I quite like the PvE here in Armored Warfare. It seems really good, and actually the company itself, game development company, they recently had an article out, just kind of straight up being like, okay, let's talk about why many of you, play the game. A lot of you, majority of our player base, they play the PvE. So they're investing more into this. So it seems like this game still has a future, at least in the time ahead. But the PvE is really good between, the operation, the standard operations. You have the hardcore, which I need to get like tier 4 tank or higher. Then you have special operations, tier 4 or higher, and then you have something like the Caribbean Crisis, which is about to end in 10 minutes. These special operations during the weekend, which you can earn some pretty good stuff through. So on and so forth. So their PvE is just really well. I think what I like about the PvE so much is that the bots that you play against seems rather capable, especially depending on if you're playing standard, or especially if you jump up to hardcore. Feels like it becomes harder in combating against the bots. So I do quite like the PvE here in Armored Warfare. It's nice. You're not fighting humans versus humans, so a lot of times you're not getting this like toxicity, I will refer to sometimes, like for myself and being a main World of Warships player. The World of Tanks with Wargaming, they deactivated the all chat some time ago because it was just too much, so you can only talk to your own team. So I do like PvE here in Armored Warfare. It seems quite good, but I know some people aren't about PvE, but for myself, I do quite like it here. The other thing that I really like that stands out to me, number 2, is the inventory. The inventory is nice, I would say, for a few reasons. One, you get these crates and you can open them when you decide to. It doesn't just automatically open. But it's mainly this boost in premium time, as well as some other goods we'll look at. So these are active, like you can see this one, active for 2 hours. This one's active for 2 hours, reputation, and then experience. So, for example, sometimes on some games, if you get something like this, it would just activate instantly. And like, crap, I was actually about to sign off, and now I only have this for 2 hours. But you as the player get to choose when you want to activate it. I actually even had some premium time, I think 3 days of premium time that I activated to grind some of the lower tier tanks to help me out. I don't know, maybe it's this, because it says unlock, so I think it means I have it, but I don't know why it's not showing up here. I don't know, it's weird. Activated upon purchase. Okay, maybe I don't actually own that one. But I have a tier 6 free rental. It expires after 1 day of use. So these different goods and stuff that I have, I can activate it when I want to, when it's most convenient for me as the player. So for myself, I really actually appreciate that quite a lot. And here I can just open it up and you can kind of see some of the chances. You can get premium vehicle, premium time, boost, insignias, reputation credits. So we got the boost, we got the consumable, restores 100% hit points, can be used 3 times. PvE, battle coupon, so if we get times 500 battle coins to the rise of the Dragon Battle Path, which is happening right now. And it looks like we got a 1 day rental for a tier 7 tank. We can open another one. This is a little bit more of the, I think it's more the standard supply crates. 300,000 credits. Cool. We go over to goods, and there you go. There's the tier 7 tank that's just popped up there. So yeah, that's the number 2 thing that I like here about Armored Warfare. The number 3 is that, to me, the graphics are actually rather nice, especially if I don't play with the mouse for a minute. You kind of see the screen pan around. Even in battles, it's quite nice. You know, for example, on Twitch, you know, sometimes I like watching Quickie Baby play World of Tanks. And World of Tanks has some nice graphics as well. And I don't, to me, I mean, you can disagree with me. I don't think Armored Warfare is too far behind in terms of the graphics. I think probably maybe World of Tanks is a little bit better. But here in Armored Warfare, it's actually not too bad in my opinion. It's so I actually am appreciative of that, especially when you're looking at the tanks and you're seeing a little bit more of that realism on the vehicle. You know, the fact that I can turn lights on and off on tanks. I think that's with the H key by default when you're in battle. You know, the night vision. You know, seeing your gun actually move, the tracks move. When your tracks become disabled, you can see that you know, they actually unlink. I guess if that's the right word. Or you can see the exhaust come out of your tank. All those little things. So to me, it's actually nice that the graphics aren't too bad. I mean, the waterfall maybe is not the best there, but I mean, it's actually to me, it's nice. So that's another reason why I like playing here. On Armored Warfare. The other reason, oops, return to game. You know, maybe this sounds a bit odd, but the fact that I can play with form divisions and stuff, right? It's not just a only solo game where I can't actually play with anyone, but I can actually form a platoon with friends to play. I can even be in a battalion. So if you don't have a battalion, which don't have one, you can create a new one, which I'm thinking maybe some of myself and some clanmates from my World of Warships server we might be making battalion, don't know. So you can play with friends, right? Playing with friends is always really nice versus just playing those solo games where you can't kind of take some enjoyment and fun out of it. The 5th thing I would say is your history and being able to view replays. So here, I don't know if it's actually been too long or if my recording icon is actually just blocking it. Yeah, it might have actually left. But one of the things that I liked that I could see, even after a couple days after, I could actually hop in here and I could view the replay. But unless my recording icon, which is like literally like right here, unless it's like view replays right there, if it's hidden, you know, I can understand after a certain amount of time dissipates that no longer able to play. But I do like being able to view the replays, especially if something nice happens that it is in existence there for a little bit. When you can see it's actually been some days since I played, just because I've been busy recording some other content. But I do like that, having the ability, especially if you have a really nice battle, to be able to view the replay and record that battle. So just a short list, but those are the 5 things I like here about Armored Warfare. Next week, being the hope, I'll do a video on the 5 things I dislike about Armored Warfare and giving you some of my thoughts there. So if you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up. If you did not, give it a thumbs down. Subscribe if you do want to see more. If you subscribed, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. And we'll catch you next time. Take care.